Hey everyone, it's Robbie. I want to thank you for watching this video, which is a recording of a live stream I did. If you'd like to catch a stream live, check out the description box below for a link to my Twitch channel. There, you'll be able to find a schedule for what and when I stream. I have a pretty regular schedule, so if you can, stop by and say hi. Thanks again, and enjoy the video. Ready to go here, so we'll jump back in. It's already the 24th of spring, so that actually is the spring, or the flower dance, I think it is. So we won't be able to do too much today, which is, okay. We will water our crops, though, and get those going. Now, what I actually have been playing a little Stardew, kind of in my spare time. I've been playing on like a parallel game, just to see if I'm missing anything or something like that. So, yeah, it's I'm really getting back in this game quite a bit. So it's a fun game that I've been playing. So it's just something to do while everything's going on. So that is a great thing to do here. Might need to turn up the volume just a little bit. Now, I do want to just kind of let you guys know, if you guys were here on Tuesday expecting a stream, I'm terribly sorry about that. Something is happening, and I don't think it's happening again, but I hope not, at least. Something happened with Center Airport and my computer, and not 100% sure what it was doing, but for some reason I was literally getting maybe, I think the worst, I did see 100% frame drop at one point. So that was sucky to say the least. So I think I have it working now. I haven't seen anything crazy come up now. However, I did try did a little bit different camera position as well. So I'm trying that out this week, as well as just a couple other tweaks with the camera, things like that. So hopefully it might be a little bit better for you. I don't know. We'll try it and see. Yeah, I quite. It's like I kind of like the camera position. I did a little just some recording to see how it would work, and it looked okay. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, the flower dance is about to begin, so we can go over to it. Now this year we can't dance with anybody because we don't have 4 hearts with anybody yet. So that is one of the requirements. You have to have at least 4 hearts. But we do get to come across this little bridge here that's usually not here. You can come on down this way. And cross here. And this is the only time you're able to access this area. I don't think there's anything really I want. I mean, this rare crow is nice, but I don't quite have the money for it yet. So we'll go over and talk to Leah, because, at this point, I think they should. Yeah, so I think no matter what, until you get to 4 hearts, they won't accept it. So that's okay. Never been a big fan of dancing, anyways. But yeah, we'll just get this over with, since right now it's kind of it's kind of holding up progress, which seems kind of odd, but and things like this I just don't really understand. But yeah. Is it fun? Yeah, I guess people enjoy it, so. A bit slow though. It's when is my question is when is the horse racing? I mean, that would be kind of fun. I would do that in a heartbeat, and I would purposely just stop everything I'm doing, and buy a horse. So I don't know, that'd be kind of fun if you could do that. Well, if you tell me it's a fun game, we can say it's fun, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and drop our stuff off here. We'll run inside and go to bed. There we go. We're gonna whopping $40 there. That's nice, but oh well, that's fine. So this week I did think about doing a little bit different format with my videos. So I do want to put up the full stream like I usually do. But I've also thought about doing a edited version, kind of similar to what Twitch does with highlights on YouTube. Just do like a cut of all, like just the events that happen. Things like the flower dance we might put on there, or when we actually do another package, or when we complete a package or something like that. Just things like that. I think it'd be kind of fun. Just to cut it down, maybe like a half-hour video, kind of like a Let's Play style of video. So I think that might be kind of fun. Alright, so what else we need to do? We need to go into the mine. We need to build a coop. We also try to clear... we're trying to get the farm cleared out. We're getting closer. Unfortunately, we're going to have to upgrade our pickaxe another time, which... to get completely cleared out, which... It's not too hard. We haven't quite hit the level... I think you might have to be like level 30 or 40 before you even start seeing iron. But it shouldn't be too awful bad to get. Let's clear out this little area here. I'm still trying to decide how I want to lay out this farm because, even playing the other game that I have, and I've also started on Hilltop Farm, I haven't really quite got the idea how I wanted to quite do it yet. So let's get this rice harvested. So let's see here. I'd like to keep the grass growing there because I can eventually buy a silo, and ooh, we got some pine tar, which or is that pine tar? I don't remember what that is. That's oak resin. Either way, we need it, so that's awesome. Let's get this back. Let's get this rock. We'll clear this little area out. I still think I want to make this our little animal island, essentially. I think that will be. I think it'll be a nice thing to have. So let's go ahead and just get rid of the rest of this. I will move my tappers eventually. Once I have these trees elsewhere. But for right now, they're fine just sitting there. Speaking of which, do we need any oak resin anywhere? I don't think we do, but let's see here. Exotic foraging bundle. We can use it there. But I also think we can use it on the boiler, or the bulletin board. Well, one of these I thought had oak resin available in it. Yeah, right there. So we can do it for either one. We'll probably go for the... don't know. Maybe probably the exotic foraging bundle. So we can get closer to this one. So we have 3 of them. And we can get a cave carrot. The morel might be a little harder to do, but yeah, it's okay. So we can drop that off. We might just want to head to the mine today and see if we can maybe try to get down to maybe level 30. We've already gave Leah all the gifts we can give her this week. That's okay. And I don't think there's any other big rocks up here we can take down. But there's some copper up here. There's some worms that I want to try to dig up just a little bit here. Seeds and clay. Very important to have that clay. Because we can, I think we need to do that. We might have enough now to actually build this silo, which, if we do, I want to run over to Jody's real quick and do that while on our way to the mines. That's no big deal. We're up this way here. And we go this way. So eventually I do want to move all these crops. I did start out a different layout on my other farm down there, and I think that'll work. So I think we'll be okay. We actually may not have enough... we might not have enough clay. But how many? We have 5 down here. We should have enough. I think it was 10 clay that we needed. So I know my chests are not the most organized, but they work. So it's okay. Something like that. Put the fiber in there. Let me look up to see how much. Page here. I want to see how much the building is. How much it costs to build the silo. Let's see here. Animal shipping. Carpenter shop. And permanent stock, rotating stock, farm buildings. I'll go to the silo. Alright, I need all that stone. Do need tin clay. Do I have the copper? I do have the copper. It seems like in my other game, though, it seems like I just have a ton of copper for some reason, which I do here, so I can just start melting. You know, I should probably start melting more of it. I'll do that on our way out here, and then I need 100 stone. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to take too much of this with me because if we're going to explore the mine, that should be good. We also probably should get another furnace here soon, just so that we can process more of that copper faster. So, I don't know. Let's go ahead and also drop this off, because since we're passing it, I'm not too concerned with it. So, let's go ahead and drop the seeds in there. Since we can't grind them yet, we don't have a mill. But we can get a mill later. How much is the silo? It's only 100 gold. So, I knew it wasn't very expensive, so I think what we can do is put the silo right in there. We can always move it later, but then once it's completed, if you don't know, that'll allow us to, when we cut grass, it'll allow us to make fodder, essentially. It's hay for our animals, and that's all of our animals eat that. So if we can start cutting it down now before we have animals, we can build a good stockpile of it, which is nice, because it can get a little expensive. So we'll go ahead and build this building. Go ahead and move it. And then she'll start on this tomorrow morning. So something like that. And I think I had 2 or 3. In the big game I have, I think I have 2 or 3 of them going. And I have a full barn full of animals and a full thing of chickens as well. So I do have quite a bit of that. So let's run up here. We'll start doing the mine a little bit more, because if we can get some iron, I'd like to get my pickaxe upgraded faster. Not that it's a big concern right now, but if we can get down to iron pretty quick, we can hopefully start breaking up those bigger rocks a lot quicker. Well, we can break the big rocks up at our farm, but we can also just break them up here too. So let's go blasting through here and see what we can get. Really isn't the most efficient way to do this, but you know. This would be nice to have a few cherry bombs or something like that, just to help, oh, there's the way down. Just to help blow through this stuff, so that we wouldn't have to try to waste all of our energy and time mining all this out. Ooh, an amethyst. Alright, there's the way down, so I'm not too concerned about that. I'm going to try to break these boxes and get what little copper is around here, which, is always nice to have. Especially if Clint offers, hey, he needs 25 just another amethyst. Alright. They show off things like that, so it's not too bad. Alright, looks like that's all there. Almost have enough for another 3 copper bars. That's pretty nice. There we go, down there, and let's see. Ooh, we got some bugs over here. I want to take care of those guys before they decide to cocoon themselves, because if they cocoon themselves, that's no bueno at all. And let's see here. We do need to kill these slimes, though. We do need the slime for the community center, and we do need to kill enough of them for... oh boy, this is not going to be fun. We also nope, I forgot to drop that off at the community center. My mind's going a mile a minute right now. But we do need to get rid of them for the Adventurers Guild. So let's start batting these guys out here. Alright, come on. Come on, big slime. Oh, dang it, I missed. That's where you get a good amount of slime from them. But I don't think this takes any energy to actually do, so it's pretty, unless you do a power swing, which, is nice. We're also getting green algae from these guys, which we can eat for a bit more energy. And we'll eat both of them real quick, and we can also get a little bit of our health back too. Not a whole lot. Yeah, I probably should have, made something to eat, like the survival burger or something like that. Ooh, it's going right there. Ugh, another amethyst. Today must be an amethyst kind of day, Nice purple. There we go. And this will help with our getting our number one, getting all of our slimes killed, but number two, getting the actual slime for the community center. All right, and these bug things are going to be the bane of my existence. Suck it. Alrighty, oop, there's a backpack down here. So if there's anything in it. Oop. Need to kill this one. Come on. Let's give me some slime. Oh, there's nothing there. Alright, well, that kind of stinks, but oh well. Got this side cleared out. I hear another big slime there. Don't load up on that one. Oop, he popped a couple more slimes out. That's not good. We got all the slime we needed, though. There we go. This might be the last one, which would be awesome. A bug. Ooh, got a force sword. What is that? Oh, hold on. Alright, so we got a new sword. We'll go ahead and eat the white algae, which seems like something, maybe not great, but there we go. Got some, oh, a way down has appeared. Yay. So, we can go, we only need to get up one more, and it's pretty early in the day, which is pretty good. We also have plenty of energy and some green algae if we need to eat. Great. Ugh. Oh man, that's way faster. I know the club is, but I mean, it does more damage. It gives me one more defense and a little more speed. Heck yeah. It's a great find. Alright. But, if you guys are watching out there, I just want to know how you guys are doing. How you guys holding up in quarantine. I don't know, like, what, week 3 or something like that? I just watered the cave. And again, I did. I'm trying to make this copper grow. That's exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, I just kind of want to know how you guys are doing in this quarantine. That's the loop back around. I'm trying to be wholehearted here, game. All that. There's level 30 though. But yeah, I just want to know how you guys are doing. I'm not doing too bad. Been using a lot of time to stream and kind of work on this stuff, which is it's nice because I've wanted to try this for a while, and I'm actually I finally actually have the time to do so, and so it's actually been rather enjoyable the past couple of days. So or the past couple of weeks, I should say. Now let's get an alert. Hold on, let me plug my headset in. I do have a wireless headset, but every once in a while it does not like to stay charged. So let's throw that back on there. No big deal. It's got a cable now running down my left shoulder. All right, 720. Let's go ahead. I'm going to try to, guys. I don't know if I'm going to get down to 32 or 35. We're going to give it a try though. It is rather dark, but that's why I'm glad I have a glow ring on. Very nice. Go. Oh, there's 2 more of these guys. I'm feeling a little more confident with the sword, and that's usually not a good thing. When you get a little cocky, then you get in trouble. So let's see here. There we go. 32. Oh. Now, I wonder if there was, I'm sure there's people that have done this, but I wonder if there was, a video out there to show a entire playthrough of Stardew Valley without actually dying or losing energy and passing out, which, kind of interesting. I don't see why you couldn't do something like that. Oh, there's a bat. We need bat wings too, so. Oh, do something like this. And around. Alright, got that guy down. Water the rock, you know. Hoping things would happen from there. It did not. Got some quartz off that guy. And let's see. Oop, finally getting some iron though, so that's a good sign. Let's free this guy and then run and then start swinging. I mean, that sword's no iridium sword, but pretty good. Just for like a, you know, kind of a low end sword here. Alright, it's a little short on time and energy. That's not usually a good thing. Let's go ahead. We'll eat some green algae. I was hoping to find this way down a little bit faster, but I guess I did not yet. Alright. Really, you got 2 more levels. Can I actually build a couple cherry bombs? I can. I know that took some copper up, but hopefully, once we're this close to, oop, there's the bat. So we're this close to being down to 35. Hopefully, I can maybe blast away a couple of rocks and find the way down. Or not. I mean, that's very possible too. At least that will save us some energy, though. Oh, there it is. Oh, awesome. Down. There we go. And to 0. Alright. So we got actually down, what, 10 levels? That's pretty good. And now it is raining out. I mean, it's still raining outside, so... I want to run to the community center. Maybe. Yeah, we'll run to the community center real quick. Just to, drop off that resin, since we don't, you know, we could use that. Or not, yeah, the oak resin. I was like, is that right? No, I was thinking sap for a second. But we do have the resin that we need for, the exotic one. You know what? I might go ahead and just put it in the, Wizards bundle, just because. Let's see here. Just because this has to have the oak resin, where the other one does not. So I don't mind, because the rest of it, if we can't get another oak resin, we can get other things to substitute for it. So I'm not too concerned about that. However, what I am concerned about is getting home on time. I might have accepted that quest if I'd have thought about it, because dang it, I wish I would have, because I would have easily made another almost $500 today. That sucks. Oh well. Pack it up, try and get tomorrow. That's what we can do. Let's keep on running this way. I'm just going to drop everything off real quick. Fiber, slime can go there. Put the bat in there because we really don't need it. Oh, nope. It's this one. Nope, the wrong one. This one. Stone in there. We'll put the slime in there. We're getting close on getting enough slime, which is awesome. We have enough for another iron bar. That's good. We have enough for 1,000,000 copper bars or something close to it. We really should actually... I think tomorrow we'll build a second furnace and we'll try to process as many of that, or much of that as we can. So we'll try that. Day 25. Got some money from the rice. Not too much, though. I think it's really like maybe the first time I actually planted rice in a game, because I found it. And it's still raining. It's about how the other game goes. It seems like every day it seems to be raining. So, but it looks like our turnips are ready. That's exciting. Let's go ahead and get our copper and stuff like that here. We'll also get the geodes so we can go process those. We'll also take the iron out so we can actually... we need more stone. Let's build one furnace here. Something like that. We'll put the rocks back so I don't try to build another furnace. And then we can do something like this. And this. 2 going at once now. And then put the copper bar back. I really want that there. And we'll plant our, or we'll actually harvest our turnips then. Unfortunately, if I don't quite get them here, I'll have to wait till next year to get the gold ones. But I don't think I'll be able to get enough. I got 4 of them, and I need 5. Are you serious? That sucks. Oh man, that really does. I'd be okay if we got like 1 or 2 of them. We got 4, and we need 5. And I think they take, I don't know how many days to grow. We'll keep a few of them because people will request them. We'll put them in this chest. We'll keep 2. But man, that really sucks. You get, I mean, you're right. It's just coming up that short. It's like, ugh. That, not great. Where did I put that copper? Did I put that copper in the cell bin? Don't tell me I did that. Oh, I did. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's come over here and get these refired. And I don't think I have enough days to grow any more, because I think they take 5 days. We only have 4 days left. Although Robin's over here building our silo, pretty nice. Our green beans picked 2. Now I think the green copper bars are done. The green beans should last through summer too, if I'm not mistaken, because usually things that are on stalks like that will usually be allowed to grow for multiple seasons. Corn's like that, wheat's like that. So yeah, let's get this up here as well. I want to get my foraging up pretty quick, because I think in my other, it seems like, in the past, other games I've played like this, it seems like foraging was the hardest one to actually get to level 10. So fighting's usually not too bad because you're fighting through the mines. Farming's just farming. It actually goes pretty quick. Fishing's usually the first one I get. Yeah, I can get a horseradish. But let's go ahead and run up to the community center, and we'll drop off a copper bar because I've been meaning to do that anyways. I'll drop that off, and then I'll swing by Clint's place because he's not quite open yet. So let's go ahead and drop this off. Do we have the vault open yet? We do not. Doesn't look like. Which is fine. I think the vault you have to unlock, or you have to unlock when you get the next package done. So I think you need 3 done. So then essentially that one's probably the easiest one to get because you just need money for that one. But yeah, it is Friday though, so we probably should go over to the forest and see what the seller has, just to see what. See if maybe we can get a rabbit's foot. Unfortunately, that's one of the things that she cannot sell is one of those turnips. I did read that as well, which I didn't think that would be the hardest one to get, but apparently that's one of the reasons we're gonna miss it. But it's okay. I do have, I do like having gold like this, but if we come up a little short, it happens. Oh, no, I don't want to give it as a gift. I want to talk to him. Process the geodes. We'll do the big one first. Get our earth crystal. Not really that excited over it. That one's a new one. That's a new one. Most of these should be new ones, except for the rocks. Last night I actually had one open, and I don't remember what one it was. But it actually opened up to 20 coal. That was amazing. But it's like, I really don't, Ooh, we got a second one of those. So let's run over to Gunther's place. We'll get, go ahead and get the, get this turned in for him. Well, come on, donate to the museum. Donate that, and this. We got a new reward, and So that table's almost filled up. Filled up, something like that. Collect rewards. We got, ooh, a lovely painting of Jade Hills. Ooh. Now, that's probably going into a chest and never taken out again, I'll be honest with you. You know, at least until we get a bigger house, because it looks like our house is pretty much jam-packed full. Do you want to run down here to see if one of the... Ooh, what's this? That's an oyster. We only need one more for the lobster or the crab pot bundle. It's not that awful much to do. Let's see here. Fish tank, crab pot. These four you have to get out of the crab pot, but you can get a cockerel, and I'm pretty sure you can get a periwinkle off the beach here. So I haven't seen any yet, so we'll keep on looking. If I don't have to use a crab pot, I don't really want to, because they, to me, I mean, they're okay, but for what you get out of them, it doesn't really seem like it's worth it too much to me. Other people might actually like them, but that's okay. So let's run over here. Let's see what the trader has for sale. Maybe, I'm hoping, I don't know if you'd have like a rabbit's foot or something like that, but that would be nice. So what we got here? Tulips, parsnip seeds. Yeah, they take... Alright, if we can run up here, they take 4 days. So it means technically they would be done on the last day of spring. We're going to try for it. So let's run back to Pierre's. I thought they took 5 days. I guess they only take 4. It could be, a bit of a gamble, but we're going to try it. Still haven't found that horseradish for Caroline either. Let's run to the farm. Ooh, Pierre's closed at 4, so let's run there first, because we can talk to Caroline even after Pierre's is closed. But I'd rather get the parsnip seeds in the ground at least. I think Pierre's has them cheaper than $700. I could be wrong, but... come to think about it, and I didn't even think about doing this. Oh god, they're way cheaper over here. Grab 15 of them, I think. I don't remember how many I took out. But Pierre's is closed on Wednesdays. I'm wondering if Joja Mart is. I know that some of them don't sell seeds and stuff like that, but sometimes I see stuff like that pop up. It might be interesting to see if we have to go over to Joja Mart, then might be something we can actually be worthwhile to pay for. So let's see here. Let's get the parsnips in the ground so I don't forget to. Everything's already been fertilized, so that's always nice. Oh well, it's a shame. I need 16. I got 15. Alright, so we'll get those in here. Let's see if we have a horseradish somewhere. We do not. Alright, well, that's a bummer. We'll sell that. We'll sell all these too. I'm not really that fussed over it. We'll sell. I think we sell most of this stuff, I think. Just to have a little bit of cash coming in. I know our turnips are going to make some pretty good money anyways, so... something like that. We'll sell that off. So I think we have a couple earth crystals anyways, so it's not like we're in dire need of them. Yeah, let's see. The furnaces are still going. We'll see if we can put our painting up somewhere. God, that thing's massive. Looks like that's going into a chest. Putting the green chest here, just kind of, yeah, in there. Don't need that much more. Let's try to maybe run up here to see if maybe we can get a horseradish somewhere. I need to start stocking up on stuff like this, because I don't think they usually ask for stuff that's out of season, but I know fish they do. That's why I've kept those eels, because the eels are kind of hard to get, and people have already started requesting them. Let's run down this way. Oop, there's a leak up there. Let's go ahead and run up and grab that leak. Yoink. And let's gonna leak down here. I think a couple people asked for those as well. Let's see here. Didn't see any over. Well, we could try back in the forest again. I just didn't see any over there, but I mean, I really wasn't looking either. So let's go ahead and run down this way. We'll run through town here. We'll do a little quick search here. Because, you know, I found some of the most random stuff in a garbage can. I found cookies. You know, I found all kinds of stuff like that. That was the most recent thing I remember. So, you know, I know people kind of frown upon it in town if they see you doing it. But, you know, can be nice. Don't look like we get anything today. That's okay. Well, there's Leah. Say hi to her. Ooh, something spicy. I don't know. Well, we're looking for horseradish, so if you know, if you need anything, that's what we're looking for. Let's see. So I was double checking to make sure that the gifts have not reset. I think they reset on Sunday, maybe. I really don't know. Trying to look through here. Let's get a scythe out. We can use that, try to cut through some of this. There's the trader again. Let's run south just a little bit more, see if we can maybe find this horseradish. If not, we'll have to try to find one tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a little bit easier. I don't know. There's another dandelion down here. You can see here the bridge is cut off, so we can't go down that way anymore until the next flower festival. Which, to me, they're only putting up a temporary bridge like that does seem a little dangerous. Number two, though, you would think there's a lot of ground over there. You know, I wouldn't expand the town that way or anything like that. But, I mean, you could have like a nice, you know, community, like a fairgrounds-ish place. That'd be kind of fun. You know. You do the horse racing over there, so we've got some spring onions that are ready though. That's always nice. I'll keep those for a little bit. Let's see. Anything else? Don't see anything. Well, all right. That's a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. We'll try again tomorrow to try to get that horseradish. Hopefully we can find a couple of them so that we can keep a couple in stock, essentially. Could do a little more clearing out down here, since we have the energy to do so, you know. Can't destroy those big rocks quite yet. We'll do something like this, though. We'll start cutting around this one. So essentially, when we do get the big pickaxe, we can just go ahead and get rid of them. I think there has to be at least an iron one. If not, well, it's, you know, this is a waiting game, unfortunately. Then, let's see here. Boop, I don't think we can cut those yet. Yeah. Just want to double check though. You know, could be wrong. Been wrong before, and I will be wrong some other times. Cut those down. Just like that. X. Go. We'll run on home here. I really should actually get some path going down through here just to make it a little more cohesive. And we'll get that one going. We'll get the iron one going real quick too. Let's see. Need to drop all this stuff off. We'll keep the dandelions like that. We'll keep a couple spring onions as well. A couple like that. And we'll sell the rest of them. I know I said I'd keep them, but I mean we do want to. You know what? Keep that. Well, keep the stuff like this over in this chest. just so that if somebody requests it, essentially it's going to be like a request bin. So if someone requests something, we can just like, hey, here you go. Have fun with that. There's Pinecone, or Pinecone can go in a different place, but this is something like that. There we go. And then, anything else? Did I put all those onions in there? I didn't really mean to. I probably did. There we go. There should be 6 of them. Chuck that in there. Boop. And then we'll put that one in there. Alright then. I'm trying to think. Did we get... I think we did. I think this is all like the quality crops. Yeah. This is what I mean. We need 5 of them. So hopefully, number 1, those grow in time. Number 2, then we'll get one. We'll get one that's a gold standard and a 15. Hey, we got level 3 farming. So that means we can. We're a little bit better with the watering can and the hoe. We get a bee house now. We can get speed grow, and we can make the farmer's lunch. Awesome. And we also get level 4 forging too. They can be more accurate fishing and 1 wild berry harvesting. We can make the charcoal can now, and we can make new wild seeds. So that is pretty neat. Get some water on my shirt here. Got my great Rooster Teeth Land shirt. I love this shirt. Did this is a charity shirt from Rooster Teeth, Productions. I don't know whatever you call it, but they did this for, I think it was 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And this might have been the first shirt I bought from Rooster Teeth, was this shirt, because I'm like, love amusement parks. I used to work for one, and I don't know, something got to me. I'm like, you know what, I gotta have that shirt. So I did, and I think every year I bought the Rooster Hotel shirt as well. And I have all the posters from, I think, the Pokemon one till to now. And yeah, and funny story actually about the Rooster Teeth posters. So I ordered the most recent one. I think it's the Aaron Draplin ones, which was a cool poster. Like, yeah, I have it. It's for charity, and I have I don't have them all, but I have quite a few of them. And I got an alert on my phone that says, "Hey, your poster's been delivered." Went home, picked up. Great, no problem. And then a couple days later, I get another email. It says, "Hey, poster's been dropped off. Hope you enjoy it." I'm like, what? And I was home at the time, so I walked to the front door, and there's another cardboard tube sitting there. And it has my name on it and everything. And I open it up, it's just another poster. So I contact them. I'm like, hey, I think you guys sent me two posters, by mistake or whatever. It's like, do I need to return them? And I don't remember who I got in contact with, but it's like, no, just keep it and give it away. So I have 2 of those posters now, which is, they're nice posters, and I don't know if might keep one. I might just give one to a friend or something like that. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do with it, but yeah, that was really cool. I just happened to get 2 posters for it, so it is pretty neat. Something like that can happen. So let's see here. What do we want to do today? Like, hey, Ferb, what are we going to do today on that old show? I remember watching that show. I always thought it was interesting. They did some really interesting episodes with that show, too, so I enjoyed watching it. Oh, got a chicken statue. Yes. And we'll go ahead and get this last one with more clay, which is okay. Clay, is not like the best thing in the world, but, especially, when you're just starting out, though, it's actually rather nice to have. Let's see how Jody's doing on the old silo up here. So, it's done. Alright, so if you look here, we have pieces of hay, we can have 0 out of 240. But now, if we start cutting grass, let's walk over this way. See, we've generated a hay. So look here, automatically deposit it's in. It's 1 out of 240. So I can go ahead and start cutting grass then. I do want to leave a little bit though, and I'll leave it in the pasture area, and I'll show you why just here shortly. get all this put away real quick, and then I'll have, you know what, before I forget, I did want to get, make a few, I don't know if I have enough copper. Cherry bomb, I need 4 copper ore. Yeah, I was going to clear out that area, that little mining area that we have, but I don't quite have the, copper to do so. I was just going to blast it all out, but that's okay. Also, but though, I did see something else over here that we have one of our things ready. And that looks like it is maple syrup. The best of the 3. Not arguably, it is the best of the 3 things you can actually tap. Which is nice. We can go turn that in to the community center. That'd be just another one done for us. Let's run it down here and we'll just, cut this grass out because we can real quick. You can see here, getting a good amount of hay. Let's see here. We'll cut this down. The reason I wanted to get this early, even though we don't have animals, is that we can start saving up so when we do get animals, we have plenty of it. Now, unfortunately, it does not allow me to do that with bushes. I wish it kind of would sometimes, but unfortunately, it does not. But looks like this is like the only area left that we actually, well, we have a little bit down here. I might keep these trees. Still kind of debating what I want to do with this area. What that was, but I cut it down. I'm thinking about making this area maybe like an orchard, right, with the animals, or I might make a little more animal area and put the orchard area over in this area. Don't quite know yet. I know the orchards were actually rather useful in my last farm, so just to have, every day in a certain season, I think I had 5 of each tree for the season, so I'd have 5 apples, 5 apricots, 5 oranges, things like that. I know they take a full season to grow, so I could, I think next season apparently is when you get a lot of money. Apparently with blueberries you can just absolutely just, make bank on them. So, hopefully next season I'll have enough money to actually get a small orchard going. I'd also like to get the winery going, the grape plate, the grape growing, things like that. And I think that's next season as well. Might just have to, for right now, I don't remember what you need to get up to our level to actually get barrel making so you can make your wine. We actually might already have them. Let me double check here. I don't see them though. Not in the slide. So it might be something in farming. It could be something in something else. I really don't know. But one of the reasons I wanted to come down here and clear this out is so that I can let the grass grow out. So since this is going to be our pen area, the cows of that can actually come out here on their free will. I can actually essentially open the barn door up and allow them to roam in their pasture. But if I have grass out here, they will actually rather eat the grass rather than what we feed them, which, then we don't have to, use any hay for that day, and then we can save it for when we need it. Something like the winter when grass cannot grow. So yeah, this is why I wanted to clear this out. We know I'm going to have that big log there, which we can't cut quite yet, but that's okay. Collect all this up. I don't know why we have it closed, but we do. Get rid of all that we can, and then we'll get the last rock out of here. And yeah, so we'll we got 2 more bushes I'm going to get rid of. There we go. So yeah, we can let this whole thing fill up with grass, and then we'll put our barn in probably over here somewhere. Hopefully it'll fit, is more likely. Yeah, I think that'll be rather nice. And I think we could probably put a coop over here as well. Crap, didn't mean to do that. Oh well. We're running a little low on energy. I think we'll be okay though. So let's run to the community center first. And then we'll run over to Gunther's. Gunther's closes at 6, I believe. So we'll get him taken care of. We'll drop off the chicken statue, of course. And then let's see, nothing up here to collect. Something about that horseradish. I don't know where that would be. And we do need to... We're waiting on the cauliflower to grow. Once we do that, we need to get one to Jody. You know, it'd be kind of nice. We can get that to her rather quickly. I don't know what she gives you for it, but you know, it's still a quest to do. I know they usually get... they'll give you a little bit more, you know, relationship bonus, I guess. So that is always nice. With that, we'll go ahead and throw the maple syrup in there and have another one done. Well, another one closer to being done, I should say. I think for one, we only need a gold bar, I think, to have one of them done. Hold on. Let's get this out here. Boop. Ooh. Got an old piece of pottery. I'm not even going to try to pronounce what that was, but, you know, that's okay. So let's run down this way. Across the bridge here. You know, this game could very well be like in Minecraft or something like that, where, you know, it'd be kind of a fun thing to do. I don't know, it'd be kind of fun to have like a game, something like this in Minecraft, where you actually could build your own communities like this, and I don't know, I think it might be kind of fun. So we did get something, I think, for getting the chicken statue, they give you something like that. Yeah. So we actually got a chicken statue we can actually place in our house now. Anything? Nope. Alright, there's Daffodil right here. Let's run over here to Clint's place and see if he's got anything. Nope. Daffodil here. Trash can up here. Nope. Doesn't like anybody wants to give up their horseradishes for some reason. Don't see any up here. Across the bridge. I don't see any, so... Well, Jody might not be getting her horseradish after all. That would kind of stink. I don't see any. Don't know where one might be. So I'm like, oh, the music stopped. What happened? It's just 7 p.m. So, wait till Willie passes. Don't want him to think that we're odd or anything like that. You're still teaching class at 7 p.m.? What in the world's going on, Penny? A lot of people... Oh, crap. Well, that didn't go well. Not that I really care about really Sebastian there, but... well, oh well. I don't think we can even talk to Caroline this late anyway, so... yeah, we'll not worry about it, though. I think, though... Leah will be able to actually, you know, have more gifts tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and pull up what she likes. I don't remember exactly what she likes. I just hoed the ground there. Let's fix that. And we'll go to villagers. Head inside for the night. And the cat's there. I'll see if we can sneak in. Alright, cool. The cat's still asleep. Let's see. Leah. Gifts. She likes a lot of expensive gifts. Forged minerals. I think that means quartz. And if that's true, we got plenty of quartz. Yeah, we can use quartz. So that will work for me. Cauliflower's not quite ready to pick yet, but I think our cat's getting a little antsy though. Probably need to refill this watering can before we get all the watering done. Especially if I water something twice. Yep, there we go. So, run down this way. Refill it. And run back up this way. I think with my summer crops, though, I think I will start using the something more like this just on the lower level. I think that will work out a little bit better. I'll probably keep the beans there this year and then move them. So, alright, I need to drop off some stuff here because I have a bunch of stuff that I don't need. We can probably just pitch that. And throw it in there. Put our chicken statue up. It's right next to the door. So yeah, let's get a quartz. We'll talk to Leah. And I think we don't need to do anything else today. Like, you know, that we have to do. While we're running down to Leah's place, we can also swing by the trader and see what she has for sale. We get that. Let's see. Battery pack, slime herring. Get a coconut. While attempting to get the coconut and the cave carrot, because I think that would, I think that's part of the exotic foraging bundles. Both of them are. And then we can actually get that one done kind of early, but number one, it only unlocks the quarry, which I'm not really that excited about. So I don't mind waiting on that one. So we have to go to the desert, which means you have to get the bus repaired first. I don't remember. That's the greenhouse, bridge repair, glittering boulder, minecart repaired, and friendship. So that has to be the money one where you actually get it fixed. Spring. Let's see where Jody. So it looks like maybe, let's see, this is a Sunday, so she might have an alternate schedule. So looks like she doesn't actually come out until about 12. So we have a little bit of time. Let's go down to the beach and see if there's anything that's washed up to see if maybe we can get the crab pot bundle done. Well, we got something down here. I don't think this is quite what we need. It's an oyster. You know, we could probably repair this bridge and actually get quite a bit more stuff over there. So, you know, why don't we do that today? I think we need 300 wood. I think I have that already. If not, I'm really close to having 300 wood. So let's we'll do that. See if we can get. I think it's a cockerel or a periwinkle. Either one will work. And let's run this way. Keep on running this way. Let's head up this way. Come on. Let's see here. Where's my wood at? It's 262. Yikes. Alright, well, let's start cutting some trees down. We don't need, 38 wood. We should be able to get that pretty easily. Sounds like something just popped up. I might have been one of the taps getting done, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we might run up there afterwards here. This is also another reason we really do need to start making like a forestry area, because we are pretty much out of pine trees and everything like that. If we can start if we can grow them where we want them, we can, cut them down when we need them. So, oh, I was trying to hope to get an acorn or something like that. There we go. You know what? We might do that today too. Start by cutting down some, or start replanting some trees. Let's see here. Jody should be. Oh, there she is. Not Jody. Leah should be. What? Hold on. No. Hold on. It says on here. Time out here. Hold on. Did I read something wrong? Yeah. Universal likes except. Oh. Right. Oh, she likes spring onions, though. That's pretty nice. So we can give one of those to her tomorrow. And she doesn't like eggs, fruit, milk. She likes all universal likes except for. Oh, all eggs, all fruits, all milks. Okay, she likes all that except forged material, forged minerals other than earth crystals, gems other than diamonds, carp surprise, cookies, hash browns, ice cream, pancakes, pink cake, pizza, rice pudding. What does she like? I mean, that's more of a question I have. Let's get that bridge repaired, though. So I messed up a little bit, you know. That's how relationships do work, you know. You mess up, you fix it, and work on it again. Yes. And I don't know why this takes 300 pieces of wood, nor do I know why you don't call the carpenter out here to help you, but that's okay. So it opens up this side of the beach. Nothing really too fancy over here. But it does allow you to forage a lot more over there, which is always nice. Didn't really get much out of it. So let's head back to the farm, though. We'll start on our orchard for a little bit. I say orchard, it's really going to be more of a wood cutting area. You know, it's going to be something that we can just have pine trees and oak trees, stuff like that we can cut down and not have to worry about it. So let's run up this way and around. So I'm thinking maybe. Do we do maybe over here? I know we already have. Well, not really. I would say. So we already have some trees planted, but not really. But I think we can go ahead and just plant some trees in here. Why did it let me plant? Alright, well. It won't let me plant right there, but let me plant right there. That's really odd. Cut through the future vineyard, and we'll head up this way. And see if there's any other, we have one maple seed, a couple more pine cones, and some acorns. We are running low on maple seeds, which is not great. So let's go ahead and just place the maple seed, I don't know, maybe in that corner. We really don't need any more. I'll put more pine trees up because we can use a bunch of them. I don't know if we can grow them like that, but we will, for right now it's what we got. Place another acorn seed there, or a pine tree there. I think we might have to spread these out just a little bit more, but if we, actually what we could do is take the hoe here, boop, and let's see, let's do something like this. And then we can redo the pine cones here. It's like we're breeding together. Which, I've heard pine tree breeding is not the most logical idea in the world. Especially if you only have 2 pine trees and if somebody runs one over, you only have 1 then. So let's see here. That's all the wood we have now. So we have 4 wood. Awesome. Yeah, so I know we're going to need a lot more of them. before I sell that, though, I thought, hold on, bulletin board. One of these needed a sea urchin, didn't they? Yes. So we can do that one. So we'll have 2 of them then. Be kind of nice. Alrighty, let's slip into bed here because I know it's early, but I'm not, don't have really much else to do. Progress has been saved, and we didn't sell anything either, so. What? No. Oh, there's only 20. So there's only 28 days in a month, and it's summer now, so that's nice. However, I've lost all my crops, and that's no bueno. So let's just cut them all down here. Even the beans are gone, which didn't expect that, to be honest with you. Right, and it looks like our farm's fallen in a little bit of disarray and over a night, which is odd to say the least, but alright. So let's go ahead and let's cut these up. I want to see what we need of the... Let's cut that as well. What we need to get as the big... like the number one, the one we need the most... like the gold standard of. Let's see here. Artisan bundles, quality crop bundles. So this one I think is melons, which I think we already do have melon seeds. Let's see here. We do. We have some melon seeds. We also have some star fruit we can also start planting as well. So what I want to do is start laying out 2, 3... It's 2 wins, so it's there what we need the, can I build, I can build a wood path. Let me give some gravel real quick, or why can't we build gravel? Oh, we can. Great. Let's go ahead and remine this, and then, the reason I'm doing that is that I can now mark out where my sprinkler will, will eventually go. Not this season, of course, because it is already and we do 2, and then it'd be 2 more, and then 1 there. Alright, so we can do that. We'll lose a little bit because of this, but let's see here. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, so it'll be here, right? Hold on. That's 2, so 1, nope, it'd be here. Alright, put the, that there. I want to put another piece of gravel path down, so I know exactly where I need to, put down this stuff. And, yeah, we can leave that in there for now. Just an oyster. Into the stone. Make some gravel out here. Put 1 here. I know we're going to lose, this kind of bottom row, which is not ideal, but, so there, 1, 2, and it'll be there and there. So that'll be kind of where our sprinklers are going to go. We'll also expand out this way. What I'll probably do is run the path down this way and then make kind of an L and follow the cliff here so that we have the most room over here to actually plant our crops. Now, that being said, I hear bees, and that's not good. Our cat is just laying there. Let's get our... Before I forget, I do have an ancient seed still growing over here. We need to get that, make sure that that keeps growing. Yeah, I forgot that. I thought there was 30 days in a month, and there's not. There's actually only 28, which is unfortunate, but, Oh well, live and learn. I will move on from that mistake. So what we got going on over here? So we can start our next foraging bundle, of course, but let's go ahead and head in Pierre's. We got some money here. We need to All right, melon seeds. We have, I think, 9. Yeah, we have 9 already. Let's go ahead and we'll buy 6 more. Boom. These this on a trellis. Do they not have grapes? Apricot, cherry. No, it doesn't look like they have grapes yet. So, but blueberries. These are like, apparently this is how you make bank in this game. So I'll get 16 of those. I want to get actually another melon seed, so I have 16 of those. They do take a while. Let's see what other thing you need for the bundle here. Let's see. Animal bundle, quality crop, summer crops. We need to get a tomato and a hot pepper. We get 5 of those, and we get 5 pepper seeds. All right, now that we're totally broke, let's go ahead and run back to the farm and try to get these crops planted. Then, speaking of which, we actually can give Jody a flower, a daffodil essentially. She's about to walk out of her house. We'll give her a spring onion as well, since we have a lot of those. Just so that we can try to make up for yesterday. We weren't that thoughtful in what we gave her. So let's go ahead and run back this down to her. She'll be walking out of her house right now. Straight south here. Or I might have messed up somewhere. She arrives at Pier. So she arrives at Pier store at that's not Sebastian. That's who is that? I don't know who that is. Apparently she's at Pier store right now, which is kind of funny. If I walked past her, then that would be interesting. But happens. Yep, there she is. Get her an onion there. Yay! I did something right. Woo! Alright, let's run up here. Let's see if we can harvest or forage anything else. I don't quite see anything up here, but we can drop off the sweet pea at least. Nope, nothing there. Don't quite see anything. Alright, well, let's head over here. And go this way. And I think summer foraging bundle. Get the sweet pea in there. We get grapes and we get the spicy berries. So those are the 2 we need to get. So a little bit easier on the summer one than the fall one. Let's look here in the boiler room. Yeah, this is so. We might have the 10 bat. Yeah, we'll be close. We're about halfway on those, and those we just have to get further down in the mine to get those. So yeah, let's you know what? Let's go up north. Actually, we'll take the north way home just so that we can see if there's any more things we can forage up north. Kind of fun. A little bit of a detour, but that's okay. Got the incessant drone of insects flying around. It's not the greatest sound in the world. I don't see any over here. And nothing back over here as well. So we'll just have to wait a couple of days on those. No big deal. But I really don't like how, like, at the beginning of a new season, they It's like your farm just goes into a disarray again. Ooh, we get the pine tar, though. I thought I heard something pop, but that is nice. I think... Oh, that's more clay there. I think we still need that for something. Let's see here. The game audio just a little bit there. Turn up just a little bit more here. Let's see here. I'm trying to think what the bulletin board maybe. We also need some more maple syrup for the that bundle as well. I forgot about that. No, it's in the not quality crops. We do need to get those in the ground though. Exotic foraging, I think that's what it is. But we've already got pine tar in there, so no, we don't need this then. I mean, we can use. I think. No, I think that's oak resin. So one of these I do need for barrel making, which is, you know, something we need later on. So, yeah. All right. So let's get our. You know what we're gonna need? Fertilizer. So let's run up here and grab our sap. Grab all of it because I don't know how much we're gonna need. Actually, I can tell you how much we're going to need because we need 16, 16, 32, and then plus 10 because 5 of each is what, 42. So we'll need 42 fertilizers. There we go. It's pretty simple there. So we have plenty of fertilizer to go around for everything. So let's go ahead and start hoeing up the ground here. Let's go around this first one, you know, since we already, you know, have most of it done. And we'll just start painting it with some fertilizer. Now, I know I can probably actually get a sprinkler now. Yeah, I think I could. And I might place one down just to have one. First harvest. I think I want to go ahead and just plant the melons over here in the top spots here. I know this is going to take a while to actually water and everything, but that's okay. And let's go ahead and just do 5 across there, and then we'll do the peppers actually grow on like a vine. So I'd rather say I would waste 3. All right, well, oh well. I think we might have just wasted 3. Fertilizer, but we can get that back real quick there. And 5, we'll get the peppers growing here. And then we need to plant the blueberries, which I think I'm going to plant in 2 rows of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not doing okay. Well, you know what? Let's do 5 more down here. 4 and 5, and then 3 there. All right. Did I do my math wrong? I think I did. Yeah, I did. And so back out. And we'll do something like that. I know it doesn't look great, but you know what? Forward thinking here, hold on. Put it there because if these, oh crap, I forgot to. It still let me put fertilizer over top of it. All right. Yeah, it's already 7 o'clock and I'm still trying to put crops in the ground. All right. This is going to be a pain in the butt to water all these every morning, but that's okay. It's kind of what we got to do. Our water came not even to hold enough for one watering. Let's do that. Let's walk back this way. Let's water everything else. Going around like this. So hopefully after after we get these blueberries up and going, then we'll have plenty of money then. So there's all that taken care of. Let's go ahead and drop everything off here. Oh crap, we need to plant our star fruit. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll drop everything. Yeah, drop everything off except for 2. So we have the fertilizer we can use for this crop as well. And I'll place it down here. That'll work. I know this is kind of driving me crazy too that we don't have you know, even numbers. I know later on I will have like full sections like this just full of one crop. But right now, this is what we're working with since we are low on money. We're a poor farmer. And let's go ahead and run this guy down here. Place him there. Can we actually build a sprinkler? I think we have the copper bar, or not the copper bar, the iron bar that we need. We do. So let's go ahead and just build one. I know it's not the greatest one in the world, but that's 4 less I have to water every day. There we go. And one of them's not even filled. So what's 3 we had? And summer's hit me like a train wreck. Alright, that's great. Alright, cat, move over. Alright. 6 a.m. Back to watering crops. Interesting music, to say the least. Alright, let's head back up this way. Down. Look at that sprinkler going. Not great there. But looks like everything's in the ground and growing, so that's... At least there's that. Man. Might not be a bad idea to put a well over here. Oh, well, that stinks. Although, I just had an idea. Since that lower section here, we can't put a full, like, iridium sprinkler head around here, because that's what the size of an iridium sprinkler is. We could put another one here. Well, we have to move it down one, but so we could put another one here. But we leave like 2 or 3 spaces along here, or like a full row. Why couldn't we actually make... So we come down to here, we can leave a space, put things like beans or something like that across here, leave a space, and then put another row down here. Because it allows us to plow it. I think we can do that, and it would, you know, it would kind of maximize the space as best we could and not waste any sprinklers that we can use for crops like this. I don't know. It might work. It might not. I'm not sure. I might try that, though. There we go. So there's all that watered now. Do we want to maybe try to head to the mine, see if we can get down to 40 and get this quest done? I think we should. We are a little low on energy already, which is not great, but also want to try to do some foraging as well. Get another book. Let's see here. There's another sweet pea. Let's go ahead and grab it, but we really don't need it. We really need the grapes, and we need the spicy berries. See what quest, or see if there's a quest available for us over here, just to make a little extra cash. Oh, crap! I forgot. It's summer now. We need to start doing getting the fish bundles again, because there is one that I think we can get done. Maybe 2 that we can get done. Let's see here. Ocean from 12 to 4. on a sunny day in the summer. Which, guess what? It's a sunny day in the summer. So let's go ahead and try to get that pufferfish. For Maru, we can also use it for one of our bundles, as well as... Actually, head back just a little bit here. As well as we can also look to see if we can get the rest of the stuff. Things like the... I'm pulling it up now so I can figure out what I actually need. Bundles. I think we need a coral. That'd be nice. Some more coral and sea urchin over here. Alright, bundles. Traveling carts. Yep. So we're foraging the farm. Get fruit option. Okay. Also kind of reading through what other things we need here. Tiger trout. Can only be found in the fall, so I'm not really worried about that one. Found in mountain lakes at 6 p.m. to 7 or 6 a.m. to 7 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's probably how that's supposed to sound. So we can try to catch that one. So we can get that one done. Found in the ocean, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuna. We need the red snapper and the tilapia. We can get that one done pretty quick. So we can actually have 2 done today if we can catch those fish. And there is a red mullet, which is not what we need at all. Awesome. But hey, I guess we can sell these fish or keep them for now. That is a tilapia. Alright, that's 2 down. The red snapper and the tuna, we'll have that set done. And then we can run over to the mountain lake and hopefully get the sturgeon. And then we'll have 2 sets done. That is another red mullet. Yeah, I wonder if it's the case where you actually can get like so far in the community center and all of a sudden you switch over to JoJo Mart really quick and just say, hey, buy it out. I don't know if that's true or not, but be interesting to say the least. Ooh, come on. I kind of want to know the lore outside of Stardew Valley. Is there more than just this valley? Because I mean, you start out in a big city, so I imagine there's more than just, you know, this little town here. Ooh, we got a flounder. Alright, well, not quite what we need, but still nice nonetheless. Come on, fish. Oh, come on. Well, I'm getting better at this at least. And we get another tilapia. Alright, well. Oh, well, I'm trying to... My OBS is having some issues right now. That's, not good. Why is it doing that, is my question. So, what's going on right now on my OBS is it's flashing, like, it's black, and then it's like normal OBS. Not 100% sure why it's doing that, though. If I mouse over it, it's fine, but pull away from it. Oh, that's fine now. Alright, well. I don't know. Crisis averted. We're all good. So that's nice. Let's try to get these fish. I'm hoping to get at least, you know, if I can get one of these fish bundles done today, it'd be awesome. If I can get both of them done, it'd be even better. But I think some of them don't come out, or are only available between, like, let's see, tilapia. Got the tilapia. We can get the tuna as well, but we only have till 7 p.m. The red snapper, I think we have to wait till it's raining, which kind of stinks, but that's okay. And then the Sturgeon we can only find till 7 p.m. as well, so come on. Come on, you son of a gun. Come on, give it to me. Oh. I almost had this thing caught, and now it's... I'm going to lose it. Dang it. All that time for nothing. Alright, so the sturgeon we can get... we can only get till 7 p.m. as well. We can only get the tuna and the tilapia today. And we only get that till 7 p.m. too, so... We already have one of them, so hopefully we can get the other one. And it probably was that elusive one that we were trying to catch and we couldn't quite get it, so... There's another flounder there. Right, we catch, yeah, we got tilapia. Oop, and back out we go. Oh, well. Come on, fish, just cooperate and only you will get hurt. Come on. There we go. Another flounder. What do we get in the chest? More bait. Awesome. That's, you know, not the worst thing in the world to get. So right now we've only used 3 bait and we've caught all those fish, so that's a pretty good day. So let me catch the tuna, then we can get try to get the sturgeon as well. Another red mullet. I should really just start a fish market in town. Just forget the farm. Start a nice fish market, and I'll just throw fish at people. I'll pay for them. Hey, the tuna. Right. So I think that's all we can catch here. We got the tuna, got the tilapia. We can only catch the red snapper when it's raining. So sturgeon we can have to go up to the mountain lake to get, which we can run up there hopefully, and we'll have about 2 or 3 hours to catch that. We can turn all 3 of those in. Some more got some more clay there. I don't know how useful it is later on, but you know, it's always nice to have clay if need be. So, you know, we didn't get the puffer fish either. Where is that at? They're off there. I mean, she's offering quite a bit. Yeah, we already lost our time for the puffer fish, so we'll try again tomorrow as well. Hopefully, it's it's still a sunny day that day. Up here at the mountain lakes, we actually need to get, what is it we need to get? The sturgeon, which I believe it's up here a little more. Nope, that's not what we needed. Caught a largemouth bass. Didn't really quite need... Oh, well, I mean, technically we do need it, but we've already caught one, so it doesn't really matter. It's a pretty easy one. Another carp. Could just some pretty good, you know, new records, so I don't know if it's just that our fishing skills improved so we can catch bigger ones or what, but it is pretty nice. That guy isn't moving at all. I was kind of expecting a little bit of a fight. Well, so he's putting up a fight. He's got some maneuvers. He's slowly drifting to the top. That's all he's doing. Give me the chest, give me the chest. Got the chest. Now let's catch this fish. Got it. Another bass. And I've got a skeletal tail, which I'll throw where the CD is. Get rid of the sweet peas too. Alright, well. Still looking for that that sturgeon. Another largemouth bass. It's not good that we're already starting to feel exhausted. We can actually probably eat one of our fish to get some energy back. I know we're already we're a little low on time to actually catch this thing. But don't worry about that treasure because yeah. Alright, so largemouth bass seems like it'd be a great dinner for us. We're gonna get probably one more cast, maybe two, if we're lucky. Uh-oh. It's something a little different now. Come on. I hate trying to catch this kind of fish where they dart around like this. You have to try to guess where they're going to go, and there might be a pattern to this, but I really don't know what it is. Got it. And it's a sturgeon. Yes. Nicely done. Literally at the last possible moment we could have got it. We got it. So let's run these down to the community center. We'll have those put in. We really do need to go fishing again tomorrow so that we can try to get that pufferfish from Maru. That's like what, I don't know how much gold she was offering. 600 gold. That's a good amount. We can, you know, nothing to laugh at all. Let's go up here, and let's see, riverfish, I think it's riverfish bundle. No, it's not. It is a lake bundle, isn't it? Lake fish bundle. Boosh! And I think we get, like a bobber, yeah. But in the ocean fish, we can put this one, and then when it rains, we can start to do that quest, yeah. And then we unlock the vault. I think the first one's 2,500. Don't think we can put... Yeah, I don't think we can put those on yet, so that's okay. I think that one... Yeah, to just increase the bite rate on fish, but I think we need to get the next upgraded fishing pole so we can use that. So we'll have to wait to use that, but we have one, just in case we need one. Now let's look at the pufferfish. We need 2 pufferfish for both the community center and for Maru. And if I find one tomorrow, I'm gonna give it to Maru because it's, you know, limited time for that quest. But we actually got a lot of fish to sell, so I'm gonna go ahead and just sell a bunch of them. Not that we really need, you know, much of these guys. Like the carp we can catch in any season, the bass I think we can catch in any season. Let me see here. Yep, all season, so we can just throw him in there. But like these guys, you know, we haven't seen those as often, so go ahead and throw these guys in here. Throw the spinner in there as well, and we'll throw the clay in this one and head off to bed. I don't know what that would have been. I don't remember what that is, I should say. Well, yeah, $1,400. That's pretty good haul for one day. Of course, there's an earthquake during the night. Alright, well. Not great. Oh, Queen of the Sauce re-won. So I've learned how to make coleslaw. Let's see, how's it supposed to be? Oh, sunny day tomorrow as well. So this is a quest. Mayor Lewis has lost his pants, his underwear, essentially. So you have to go find them. However, they are in somebody's room. Yeah, it's as interesting as it sounds. So what I need to do is start getting. Let's see. Oh, cool. We'll accept this quest because we do need help to get the mayor get his pants back. We have to get it from Marnie though. So Marnie, if you really, we met her a little bit earlier, the first time we played, but she actually owns the farm shop that you can actually buy animals from, and so you have to get his pants from her. So yeah, that's what we got to do now. I remember it took me so long to actually get up to, I think you have to be at least 2 hearts with the person to actually allow them into their private room there. So we'll go ahead and we'll start to befriend her. She's just one of the villagers. I don't think, we've already given Leah all the gifts we can this time, so. Speaking of which, I want to know when Leah's birthday is, because in this game you can only give 2 gifts a week. However, if it's their birthday, you can give them an extra one for that week, and you actually will get, I think, double or triple the hearts with them. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but I know it's quite a bit more, and it's worth doing. So let's see here. Go to Leah. And then, so it's winter 23rd, so it's almost the end of the game. Awesome. Oh god, a lot of this grew back up, which this is kind of what I'm like, I really don't like about changing seasons. Like, a lot of things can actually pop up and grow, and I'm like, it doesn't really need to. Extra piece of wood over here. Let's see if there's anything over in the... yeah, there's a couple things over here. Grab the copper real quick here. We actually can probably make a cherry bomb or 2 if we need to. So that we can try to get this cleared out a little bit easier. But it is almost noon. We need to go over to the ocean and fish a little bit. Because we can try to get those puffer fish. We also, it's not raining, it's not supposed to rain tomorrow either, so tomorrow may not be a bad day for a mine run. Oh, there's some spicy berries. We're going to pick that up. And I don't see anything else right around here, because this is Marnie's place, so yeah. And if you look here, hold on, where is her room? Yeah, there's Mayor Lewis's shorts. I'm gonna let you fill in the blanks on why his shorts are like that in there. You know, not gonna say anything else, but yeah, just give you an idea. So let's head over to the ocean. Mayor shorts. So what we could do though too is, while we're over here, let's I don't know, we can try to I'll voice there for a second. We can process that geode really quick and see if we can get anything for it. I mean, if not, look at this. There's an ice cream stall there now. So during the summer, I can't remember who actually works it, but somebody actually owns a little ice cream shop there that you can buy ice cream from. I always got a copper out of it, but you know, then at least that's one less space in our inventory that's taken up. So let's see if there's anything over here that we can forge real quick. Don't see anything. Nothing in there. I thought I would at least check. There's Abigail. Walk on this way. Because right about noon, we can start trying to get that fish. Also look on the beach really quick to see if there's anything out here that we can use. I don't see anything, but pick this up. That's a mussel. But I don't see anything else. Well, that's okay. We'll go ahead and start fishing. Back over here to the dock here. I know we can probably pretty much fish anywhere, but you know, I like to use the dock as much as we can, because usually a boat does not come through here, which I think that, you know, that'd be kind of a neat, you know, addition to this is like if they had a dang it. If they had like boats that came in that, you know, sold different stuff, or you know, the different people you can meet. Kind of neat. It's a different idea. I know at the end of summer, I think it is, they do a thing called the Night of the Dancing Jellies or something like that, where they actually have a big like night festival out here, and they have a bunch of barges out here that they I guess they kind of travel around with these jellyfish, and they do different stuff. They have like parties and they sell stuff. So yeah, it's interesting to say the least. Let's see here. Another red mullet. Oh, come on. Come on, pufferfish, but no. Let's see here. Fish. Dang it. Alright, let's see. Pufferfish. Ocean between 12 and 4, and summer on a sunny day. Alright, we got about 2 more hours we can catch this fish. Come on. Oh, another tuna. See, you know, we see all those shows like the like Tuna Wars or something like that. It's not really that hard to catch tuna. I just did it. You know, I'm sitting here. Not too hard at all. We always thought, you know, at least I think, you know, those fishing shows, I mean, there's people that like them. I used to watch, like, Deadliest Catch. That was kind of interesting. But, you know, I just, to me, this kind of the appeal of it kind of faded off. But something funny I found out, and I had no idea. So if anybody who's watching this is a big fan of Alaskan Fishing Wars, there's a captain on there named Dino, or Captain Dino, I think that's what they call him. I've actually called him multiple, you know, I've talked to him multiple times. I used to work for a company that he actually worked for as well, kind of on in the off season. We were doing auto financing. Yeah, real nice guy. If you ever get to meet him, but yeah, I used to talk to him, not every day, but at least probably maybe once or twice a week. I would talk to Captain Dino, so it was pretty neat. So, you know, so if you know, I do make, you know. it's kind of fun. We when we found this out, we were like, this can't be him. The guy we talked to, he's kind of stern, but he's a nice guy, and we start looking it up. And it's like, no, that's really him. So it was neat. That was kind of a neat thing to find out about him. So trust me, we did auto financing, so we had some free time during the day, but we did stuff like that. So, well, I think our pufferfish adventure is not going to work very well. Because it is 4:10 now, and we have yet to catch a pufferfish. Alright, well, that stinks. Let's see what other fish we need for a bundle or something like that. See if there's anything else we can do while we have the time. Just going ahead to bundles. Go down to the fish. And we'll see here. You know what we might need to do? I think we need to start working towards getting a coop. Because I think a coop will help along with a barn. Tiger trout we can't do. We got the rest of those. Lake one we got done. The red snapper we can't get because it's raining. Only in fall. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like we actually, that's the only one we can do. Let's, however, I'm kind of looking at things here. Let me see how much, let's see, we need... let's try to see how much a coop is really quick, because I think that's something we need to start working towards. I know it's not too awful much to do, or much to get it, that is. Let's see here. We need to go down to the carpenter's shop. Huh. I'm reading just kind of how the store works. I think it was kind of interesting. Let's see. Let's go on to buildings. So I'll do a chicken coop because they're a little cheaper. They're 4,000 gold, 300 wood, and 100 stone. The wood's going to be the hardest part for me, just to try to get that. Let's see here. It is 440. What do I want to do? Let's just head back to the farm for now. Might be able to, I don't know. But I think that's what we need to start working towards. Is start working towards a barn and a coop. Because I think that would be the next two big things we need. Right, so start chopping some of these smaller logs up at least. I'm not going to give us too much, but give us a little bit. Oh, I guess I try to swing and hit the big one. Didn't mean to do that one, but that's okay. Cut some of this out of the way. Get this geode as well, or is my inventory full? My inventory's full. Let's get rid of this. Same with the coal there. Looks like some of our trees are starting to sprout a little bit. And we're almost out of energy too, I just realized that. Get those crossed here. And then maybe tomorrow we'll try to do everything else as well. But I'd like to get some paths going in here. I think that'd be kind of nice. I think we can sell all these fish because I really don't need them. Put the spice berry. I don't think we put the spice berry into our bundle yet, so that's okay. We can just drop off that copper as well. Let's go ahead and sell all this junk. And the clay we'll keep over here as well. Still looking for that grape too. If we can get the grape, that'd be kind of nice. Let's walk over here. Go to sleep. Got some sort of achievement. I don't know what that was, but $1,100 is actually not bad. Maybe we just continue to fish for a little bit. We can have enough of enough money to do stuff. $2,800. Oh, got greenhorn, 15,000. I wonder if that's for making enough money and getting to 15,000. All right. So what I'm going to do though, I'm going to stop for a second. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. So I'm going to pause the game. And then I will be right back, guys. If you need to take a break, please do. It would be a great time to do so. And I will be right back, and we'll continue. We've got about another hour left of the stream. So, yeah, I hope you guys see you here in maybe about 2 or 3 minutes. Alrighty, buddy, I'm back, but I have something with me. And what it is, it's a box. But I have no idea what it is. So we'll, let's pop it up real quick. See what we got. I think I know what this is, but we'll see. Some nice cellophane wrapping here. Right, so yeah, these are exactly what I thought they were. So, I don't know if I've really talked about much, like, streaming about what one of the things I do. One thing I do is I love pin collecting, because I used to work in amusement parks, stuff like that. So, so we had pins quite a bit. So, there's a set that came out, or they kind of announced, a limited edition set called, it's from Disney. It's called Minnie's Main Attraction. And so I just got pin set number 3 here. So that's what it looked like. So you get 3 pins in them. You actually get like the Minnie ears, a picture of Minnie. And this set, it was the teacup ride, the Mad Hatter's teacups. So each month there is a different ride that you get. These, if you get them from Disney, they're about $20 a piece. They're not too bad, but some of these can go $80 or $90 online. So they're kind of expensive, but I have all of them currently to date. So it's 4 out of the 12. So they're fun. I do like collecting stuff like that. So let's get back to the game here. Let's pop it back up on the screen here. That's the wrong one. That's still the wrong one. There it is. And we'll go back to watering plants, as it seems like that's all we do now. But as I'm thinking about this, if you see here kind of how we have this set up, even with an iridium sprinkler, we actually can actually water 2 rows of those plants that we're thinking of doing. So that might be a decent idea to do. That's where we didn't play anything there. I'm trying to think, there was a spot right in the middle of our field that was missing, and I didn't know why, but that makes sense. Alrighty, so let's get all this watered. And down here. Alrighty. So let's see. I think we need to also give Marnie a gift today. We're not trying to romance her or anything like that. However, we do need to get into her bedroom to get those shorts, which seems kind of odd the way I said that, but that's what we have to do. So let's go ahead, run down this way. Mixed seeds, more mixed seeds. We also might try to swing by the ocean real quick to fish just a little bit. Not a whole lot today, but enough to where we can try to get a puffer fish. They open at 9 a.m. Let's see, run down here, see if there's any grapes or anything like that. Although I do not see anything. There we go. Morning. Here's some quartz. And let's see here. We are not even at the 1 star yet. Alright, well, that's not great. Cool. So we've exhausted all that. What can she actually... Oh, she can't sell us anything. I think, yeah. But essentially, what we can do... so the chickens... And then, like, goats, and then there's pigs and rabbits we can get. And sheep. I'm trying to remember them all, but yeah. Alright, let's see if we can run down here and see if we maybe find either... We really just need a grape now. Or grapes. I don't know. Technically, it's one thing, but they're in a bunch, so it's a bunch of grapes. I don't know. I think we can't quite get over here yet. I think to get up here, yeah, you have to remove that log. So, kind of a pain in the butt, but that's okay. We can't go up there yet. There's also a skeletal key we need to look for. That'll allow us into the sewers, which is a nice, you know, it's something we can, that you meet. I can't remember his name. He looks like a bad guy, but he's not. He's really nice. And so, because of that, you can actually get stuff that drops from monsters from him, like void essences and bat wings, stuff like that. So it's really nice to have, you know, once he unlocks it, you can, if you need stuff like that to build things, it's pretty easy to get. Let's run up here quick, and then there's that one sentence I couldn't say. Let's go up here. She needs a largemouth bass. I can do that. You remember when I said we probably won't need those? Yeah, we actually need one now. So, you know, happens. Alrighty. Let's head this way. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier yet or not, but if you guys came out Tuesday looking for a stream, I did try to stream. I did try. We were going to play Sim Airport. We were going to finish up the airport, and for some reason, I was getting drop frames. I'm like, what in the world's going on? I couldn't figure it out. And so a little later on, I decided, you know what? Kind of make up for that stream, I was going to record just like a final episode, like 30 minutes of just, you know, finishing up the airport. No big deal. Problem is that we're gonna run on the ocean really quick so we can try to catch that that puffer fish. The problem is that even with the recording, I was losing almost all the footage for some reason. Still don't know why. I have a feeling it's probably the game that was causing it. I don't know if it was trying to render too many passengers or crew or whatever. So, unfortunately, we won't be playing Sim Airport again anytime soon. That being said, next week for Tuesday, we are going to try to start playing City Skylines. Because apparently the new Park Life update... Let's see how she's doing. I guess she's just going to repeat that. Because apparently, if you sign up to Paradox, the newsletter for Paradox's email newsletter for City Skylines by the 26th, I believe it is, you actually will get the Park Life DLC for free. And I don't have that. However, it looks rather fun. And like apparently you can build like amusement parks and zoos and stuff like that. So that seems like right up my alley. You know, I do like playing City Skylines, and Oh, there's a pufferfish. All right, we've got our goal. That's kind of lackluster. I wasn't expecting it to get that fast, but we can actually hopefully, if we get the park life update, we'll build a nice city. We'll build maybe a nice amusement park to help help keep the city entertained. Hopefully we can avoid some mistakes about how the parks were designed and things like that. So yeah, we'll see that. I don't have all the DLC. I don't have the new Sunset Harbor one. I don't have Industries and stuff like that. So kind of stinks, but we'll still play Park Life, and I have a few of the DLCs too. So it's not like it's a completely bare game. I have shoot, what is the other one? The one that added like monorail and stuff like that. I have that one. I don't have universities. I'd like to have universities. It's kind of a fun one to have too. So yeah, so it's not too awful bad, but it's like, to me, with City Skylines, I love the game, love the idea of the game, and I really think that's what SimCity should have been, because I actually own SimCity as well. But it just seems like the DLCs now are just getting, it's like, oh, it's $15 now for every one of them, and there's 12 of them, it seems like. I don't think it's really that many. I think there's probably, maybe 6 or 8. But still, now you're spending more than the original base game was, and when games get like that, that's a little much for me. And that's just me. My personal preference is, and games get that expensive when they start actually outdoing their own, their original sale price. Which I understand, they're trying to make the game last longer, through DLCs and expansions, stuff like that. But maybe that's just me. I kind of grew up. It's really odd where I grew up. So I grew up, like, time-wise, I should say. Because I grew up in a time where I remember playing games which had expansion packs. So if you remember, if you maybe 25, mid-20s, mid to late 20s now, you remember, if you were big into video games, that you'd have a game and then you buy expansion packs. So like, Roller Coaster Tycoon, you would have things like, there was 3 expansion packs for that. I think they were each like $10 or $12 each, or you can buy the whole thing for like $30. I remember when I played World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, you bought the original base game, which is level 60. Then you bought the Burning Crusades, which I think was another like $20. But it added a whole lot of content to it. And that's my thing. It's like, with DLCs, I don't know if they really add a lot more content. I mean, they can add a lot of content to a game, but like, if you think about it, so between, like, we'll take World of Warcraft for example. World of Warcraft, the base game, level 1 through level 60, was a good game. People loved it, Then you add this Burning Crusades on there, which you go to a different place, you get 10 more levels, which 10 levels doesn't sound like a whole lot. But with the quests they had to do and the stuff you were allowed to do, some of the PvP that was brand new, things like that, it really did change the game quite a bit. And I don't even know where they're at now. I know Wrath of the Lich King got you like to level 80 or 90. Shoot, what's the other one that... there was another one that allowed you to have flying mounts, and you were allowed to fly in the original game, because that was actually not originally a part of the game. You actually had to still run around in the original game in the mainland. And then when you get to the new lands, like Burning Crusades and... it's not Azeroth. Northrend. When you get to Northrend, you could fly, but other than that, you couldn't fly. And then there was another one... I can't remember what that one's called, where, like, essentially the world goes through an apocalypse, essentially. And that allowed you to fly everywhere. I don't know. You know what? I think that's it for now. We got past our time for a puffer fish. We'll eat the chub real quick so we can get some energy back. We can try to get that bass real quick. But yeah, so to me, it's like when they kind of switched over to the DLC idea. Some of it's okay, like for example, Space Engineers. Space Engineers is a really cool idea, and one that I can kind of get behind. Where essentially what happens is they'll put up a content, like the original one was called Frostbite. I think it was like $8 or $10. All right, cool. What do you get for it? You get a mission for it. You get a bunch of new pieces to build with. You get like a mission or a couple missions, and you actually there's a couple things they add to the game. It was $10. It's like that to me was I was okay with that. Now, someone who's very serious with City Skylines may have had all those updates, but to me right now it doesn't make any sense because I don't play it enough. If I played it more, if it becomes kind of popular on stream or whatever, maybe I'm not a very good designer in that game either. I mean, I could be, The problem is some of those guys take, hundreds of thousand hours. It's kind of like Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster, I bought all the DLC for it because I really enjoy the game. I would play it. Planet Zoo, it seems like I have it. I've played it. I've actually beat all the missions on that. But it's like more animals, stuff like that. It's like, it doesn't really excite me too much like it would, like an amusement park does. So that's just me. It's I mean, but people still like the game. I think there's a couple issues that I think they really need to work out before it's really a good game. But that's how I guess how Planet Coaster was. I wasn't around for originally when Planet Coaster launched, but at least I wasn't actively playing, actively looking for that game. So and that's just me. And probably another thing that you'd bring up in this is kind of the season pass idea. Where what do you think about season passes? Well, that's kind of a gamble in and of itself. I have bought one season pass in the past before, and that was for the new reboot of BattleTech. If you don't know what BattleTech is, look it up. It's a great series. Came out, I think, as a tabletop RPG in the 80s. And my dad played it when he was in like high school and college, and he played it. And there's a grape. Oh, let's get that one done. Let's just run over to the media center real quick and get this done. Do I have the spice berry on me? I do. Cool. But yeah, he played it in college and high school, and he was really, he really enjoyed it. And so when I started getting into video games, that was one he played. And I do have both the new MechWarrior and the new BattleTech games that have come out. And so when the new BattleTech game came out, it was still on Kickstarter. So I actually backed it on Kickstarter. I think it was like $40. You got the base game, you got a bunch of other content, got some novellas that were, I read most of them. I think we got 3 or 4 of them. I think I've read maybe 2 of them. Don't quote me on that, but they're good stories. But I'm also about the season pass when it came out because I'm like, you know what? They guaranteed at least 3 DLCs. And I'm like, the season pass was like $25 or $30, and there were each DLC they said were going to be around $15 to $20. So at the time it made sense, but I also took a huge risk saying, am I really going to enjoy these for what they're worth? And at that point, I had no idea. Thankfully, all 3 DLCs were amazing. The only thing I wish they would have had. I kind of wish they would have had like a later, because BattleTech takes place over I think 1,000 years or something like that. It's the lore for it's crazy, but so I'd like to see some like later ones that I knew a little better. But I still love learning about all these older mechs that my dad had known when when he was first playing it, and. So it's like it was still a big risk, but at that point it's like it makes sense because I'm going to save money on it now. And I enjoyed. It's like thankfully I enjoyed both of them, but at that point I was actually kind of hesitant to buy it because like I really don't know if I'm going to enjoy this or not. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on how like. Dang, I forgot to turn that pufferfish in. That's kind of my thoughts on how the DLC and stuff like that work. Am I a big fan of it? Not. I mean, I think it could work, but I think some games do it better than others. I think Space Invaders does a great job of it. I think, American Truck Simulator is, that's kind of on the fence. But like American Truck Simulator, you actually have to buy every state that comes out. So right now, I think the latest one was Idaho. So if you want to go to Idaho, you have to buy Idaho. If you want to buy Washington, you go to Washington, you have to buy Washington. Can you play the game without it? Sure. And the game runs great, and I like the game. But, you know. So it looks like level up in fishing. We got level 6 now. It's pretty nice. Holy cow. What in the world did we sell that? Oh, you know what? Those summer seeds are worth a fortune. So yeah, we got a little bit of money. That's really nice. We can try, see if we can cut some wood up and maybe get enough for a chicken coop. We need 300 of it. You see this? That was that ancient seed. Dang it. Oh. Oh. That was nice. Get some extra money. Oh, but that sucks, though, because the ancient seed was going so well, and now it's gone. I think we can make another one. Yeah, we just gotta find them. That's the problem. You know, those seeds aren't the worst thing to make. So we can find all that stuff again, like in abundance. I don't see why we couldn't make quite a bit of money just harvesting, you know, or foraging around for that stuff, and then selling the seeds. That seems like a great idea to me. Alright, let's get all this watered. Alrighty, almost done, and man, day's already starting out not great. Let's do that. We've given both gifts to Leah and Marnie, so I can't really do anything else with them. There's that. Let's see, what else do we would need to actually make... looks like my cat's dead. I know he's just laying there, but what else would we need to actually get another set of seeds like that? Let's look at everything. Alright, well, we at least start looking for those. Let's roll up here. I think we're going to go to the mine today, though. Because we can. Do we have the pufferfish on us? We do. We just picked up something for Gunther, so let's go ahead and run that. We'll run that over to him. Might get something from it. I don't know. Also want to look around for more sweet peas and more spice berries. I think the spice berries is kind of the harder one to find. And the grapes are a little iffy too, so we'll run through here and see if we can find anything. If we can, great. If not, oh, there's a sweet pea. Well, that's one we can, one less one we have to get later. Go to the community center up here. We'll drop this off. I believe it is the specialty fish. So the ghost fish, you can get those in... I know that's the same fish that you get in the desert. The wood skip you have to get out of the Cindersnap Forest, which is the kind of deeper part of that. We haven't quite got there yet. So no quest today because... Right, Penny's looking for a largemouth bass, and that's why we were fishing up there. That makes total sense on why I just completely blanked out on it. But yeah, we'll get this done. There's Penny. She hopefully will be here for a little while. I think the largemouth bass is a lake fish. I think. I don't know. Put the bones over there. With the rest of the bones. I think later. I know later on you actually can get enough assembled to where you actually can. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Thank you. Microsoft alerts there. What's it going to do? Looking up something. Fish. The largemouth bass is only in the mountain lake. Alright, well, we can go up there. Oh, nothing there. Alright, well, let's head up to the lake here and we'll fish that out. Hopefully. Mountain Lake, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. So we have to, we're in the perfect time, so hopefully we can get one that's, an extra $300, which, right now we got plenty of money for it, but not too concerned about that. So we have enough at least for the coop, so that's kind of what I was looking for. We could probably actually buy the next fishing pole too. Come think about it. Oh, that's a chub. You can see there, some of our farming is like level 3 or 4, and our fishing is already up to level 6. So, yeah, it gets pretty. Fishing goes up probably the fastest in this game, just because you can make a decent amount of money off of it, and you can you use fish like that quite a bit. So, it is nice. Well, that and later on when you can get fertilizers. There's some fertilizer, or the more advanced fertilizers you actually need a fish for. So, fish, even any kind of fish really will become useful later. So let's go over here. I think Penny was teaching in the museum. Yeah, there she is. Oh. I guess Penny is not Jody, Pam's daughter, which would make sense, but just didn't really put the connection together there. Alrighty, so we got all that. How are we doing on our relationships here? Not great, but could be worse. Could be worse. We'll take the chub down with us just so that we have some food. So if we get out of the mine and we need food, we have some. And we might be able to get down to level 40 today, because I think we're already on level 35 if I'm not mistaken. So it won't take us too much longer. And then once we get to 40, I think we can get that quest done. I don't know if... I think at that point it becomes the ice place, which we should be able to get iron out of. And if that's true, we can start making more sprinklers, which would be kind of nice. So, 35. Alright, let's start mining down here. Down we go. Holy cow. A lot of stuff down here. No, it's all copper, unfortunately, but copper is better than nothing. Alright, let's head down this way. I'll usually try to gravitate towards things like small mines like that. It'd be nice. We are getting a little bit of iron ore, but, later on in those mines you actually can get, where's the bat at? Hear him. There he is. But later on you actually can get, things, actual, like, iron deposits that you can do, you can actually mine from, like the copper ones, of course. Iron. That up here. It's one of those. This will be one of those levels where I won't be able to find it until like the last rock in the level. There it is. Let's go and eat our chub. we go. Ooh, that was closer than I thought it would be. There we go. Let's get this one mined up. Start working our way this way. There's one up there. I don't think we're going to quite make it to 40 today, but that's, oh, we do have enough to make a cherry bomb, though, if we want to use that. We found some coal, I guess. Place it there and run. Hey, there's the entrance, or the exit. Down to 38 now. Oh, this doesn't look great. However, that should give me a bunch of coal. And with that coal, I can make cherry bombs. Make 4 of them. Let's do this strategically and place these right next to the copper vein here. And once again, up here by the copper veins. Whether that really helped us or not, but try to mine these real quick. Hey, the exit. Alright. Well, we can try one more time here. Try to get lucky. Try to find the exit. Oh, crap. That should be far. Oh, maybe not. I was going to say that should be far enough, but guess not. Let's see. We'll try it. There. Run. And we'll place one there and run. Right, well, we found the exit, so very nice. We have our way out. I do want to get these last couple things of copper, though. Don't see any more down there, so... Well, that was handy. So what do we get? Hey, level 4. I think we get the slingshot here. Yeah. Most useless tool in the game. But we did get the slingshot. But we get to level 40. If we go down, you can actually see here that... we actually get some aquamarine. You can see here now, we actually have iron ore we can pick up, which is awesome. So let's head back, because I really don't, have the energy to stay down here. Leave the mine. We did complete that. We just gotta reach the bottom of the mine, which I believe is 120. Don't quote me on that, but I know it's down there quite a bit. So yeah, we can head back to the farm now. We can try to, we'll just go ahead and pull all of our goods away. I'll probably keep most of those gems, not because they're they're worth a good amount, but if people require them or we need to use them as gifts or whatever, we have them. So that'd be nice. Oh crap, we should run down and see if the trader has anything. Alright. They can run across the farm here. Hopefully. I think she's still there, though. I don't think she leaves until the morning. So we'll continue down this way and across. Oh no, she's closed. No. Come out, please. I want to talk. No. Oh well. I mean, we actually have a lot of money now, so if something rare did come up, we could have actually bought it. Oh well, we'll pack everything up for the night and call it a day. Across the bridge here. Looks like an owl flying over. And put this stuff up. We can actually probably go ahead and process this. There we go. Right, and we put this down here. And then we can take this and this. Put that in there, put that in here. Throw this in there because I will never use it again. I used it for a little bit on my first playthrough, but it's just not worth playing with, unfortunately. You know, hey! Level 4 body. Now, we learned how to transmute iron, so essentially we take 3 copper bars and we make 1 iron bar out of it. It's pretty neat. Do something like that, but now we're down to the copper area, or the iron area. We can just start gathering it up. Yeah, so Willie's just now telling us we can buy fishing rods with, we can use what they call tackle, and that's what those little bobbers were that we got a little earlier. So that's pretty neat. Oh, we already got peppers going. All right. Let's get our plants watered here. I think even though after they've sprouted peppers, we still have to keep them watered, which is fine, but, you know. Alrighty, just cleaning all this up. You know, I was told, you know, it would actually take getting the blueberries to actually start making money, but I think we're already there. And we're out of water on the last one yet again. Get that all trimmed up there. Look at how our trees are doing. Let's walk down our trees real quick and see how they're growing. They're trying to, at least. You know, they're not going too great, but, you know. There we go. So now we can actually go ahead and sell all these. I'll probably keep, you know, just keep one. Just, I know the townhouse, like, events, like potlucks, stuff like that, that you need stuff like that for. And having gold star or gold ingredients like that are good to have. Right, get another spice berry. Let's go ahead and run this over to the community center while I'm thinking about it. And you know, I think we should start cutting some trees down just so that we can have get enough wood so we can get that chicken coop going. I don't remember. I mean, it's 300 wood, and I think 100 stone is what we need. And we can have some chickens going. Let's go over this way. And up to the pantry here. Summer crop bundle, please. And these 3 we should have relatively soon. I think the most, well, day 13 or 14 we should have the last one, so it shouldn't be too awful bad. Alrighty, what did, I blanked out what I wanted to do. Oh, wood, that's what it was. Now, I'm wondering, can you actually cut wood outside of your farm? By that I mean, can you go, like, up to here and cut these trees down? Looks like you can. So, since we're running a little low on wood on our farm, we'll just start trimming trees up here. It's probably not the most politically correct way to do this, but, you know. Dr. Linus here. I do kind of wonder if these grow back, so I don't know. I really haven't done this before, so we'll see. Oh, look, the mine up to the I forgot. So the earthquake, some grapes there. So that's 10 more seeds for us, or 10 seeds we can make real quick. Yeah, so when the earthquake happens, you actually unlock this mountain area, so you actually have a spa that you can go to, and you actually can get your energy back. It's a little slower than just resting, on like in your bed, but not a bad place to come up here. But now trains will actually start passing by. Because if you see up just at the very top of the screen there actually is a train track there. So yeah, every once in a while you'll see a train come through here. For some reason, whoever is operating that railroad is not great because they always drop stuff, which is fine because you can go in there and you can pick it up, and it's yours now to keep. Sometimes they drop like ores, stuff like that. Every once in a while they'll drop maybe an item or so. So that's always nice. Clear all this out. We're about halfway there. Let's see if there's anything special up here. It may look like it. But here's my question, though. So, we came from this big city, and we were, just kind of tired of what we were doing, and so we were like, yeah, we'll just go out and start working on the farm here. Down here we have to go? Yeah. So this is the spa. You change here and then you can come out to this nice big area here. And you can relax. And this is how, apparently this is a good way to recuperate energy. You see here, our meter is going up if we just sit here. So, right, it's like, so it's better than nothing. So that's actually really neat. I don't think I utilized this enough in some of my other playthroughs. So, I don't know if we'll get back to full energy. We might, and it'd be kind of cool if we did. If not, I mean, it looks like we are. So it doesn't really matter then. So yeah, we'll head back out. We're almost at full energy now, and there we go. We can head back out, and we got a. It's only 2 p.m. We're still at full energy. Walk back out this way. Go back out. That's this shower. I don't think you actually can work out or anything. We can try it. Try to pump some iron there. Oh, we can. That locker smells awful. All right. Well, that's okay. Anything here? Okay. And so we can head back out here. And we can try to cut down the rest or some more trees so we can get enough to build our first coop. I don't know if we'll have enough time today to actually be able to have enough to actually buy the coop as well today, but we'll try. I don't think we just need 153 pieces of wood. I don't think we'll be able to get that in. I think she closes at 4, so there's no way. So we'll try to get all of them today, though, so that tomorrow we can just go to her bright and early and drop off the wood, gold, and the stone, and we're like, here, build a coop for us. And to be honest with you, she's got to make a lot of money off that. I mean, hear me out, because I think we actually might need that. So yoink. The reason I say that is that I actually want to follow this way. Because you already supply all the materials to her, so she doesn't have to buy anything. I don't think, maybe nails. So she's making like what, $4,000 in profit off you. That's not the worst idea in the world. Fair enough. She's probably the only one in the valley qualified to do so, but that's fair enough. Alright, we're just over 200 now. Let's run down here. We need 90 some, so it shouldn't take too much longer. Hopefully we can also find some sweet peas. We can find some sweet peas, then we can make some more seeds. We can have hopefully we can get some more money out of it. Would be kind of nice. Alright, there's that. A couple more here. There's that. Follow the tree this way. And I think after this we'll play one more day before we end the stream, so I think that'll be a good place to stop. We'll have our coop being built. And yeah, I think that'll be kind of the nice thing to do. Don't see any more sweet peas though. We need to cut one more tree down, so we'll cut this last one down. There we go. We have 311 pieces of wood now. And so, I believe we have everything now that we need to build our coop. And of course, we'll also have to do upgrades to them. Are these not watered? Okay, they're watered. They didn't look watered for some reason. Let's see here. That bundle, no, it's this one. We have one sweet piece. We can, maybe we can make one seed here. Do want to keep that maple seed though, because we don't have too many of those. Take the stone out of there. Cut that stack in half. Well, I'm not really that worried about it. We'll throw the pine cones and the sap in this one. Got plenty of that now. I think we still needed the, whatever that is. I think it's the oak resin. Look here. Yes, we still need the oak resin for this one. So, yep, it's a good one to have. Let's see here. Let's throw the summer seeds in there because we don't need them. Probably won't make a whole lot on them, you know, but you know, we can see. So we'll play for one more day. We'll get a week done in the summer. We finished out the spring there. About $500 off that though, so it's not too bad at all. There we go. We should also go see what the trader has for sale too. Because we have quite a bit of money, so that if she does have something that, you know, rare and exotic we could use, you know, it'd be awesome. So what we need the red cabbage. It's kind of the hard one to get. A rabbit's foot's kind of the hard one to get. And if we can get all that while she's here, great. I can't wait till we actually get like just regular sprinklers. Iridium ones are nice, but we're kind of a ways off from there. But once we get like just normal sprinklers that can do 8 plots of land or 8 squares, that'd be awesome. Well, at least we actually had 3 left instead of 1 this time. Go ahead and water all this. So let's go to the trader first because I can wait on a chicken coop, but I really don't want to wait on if I like a rabbit's foot or something like that, because she's not gonna be there tomorrow, so it'll be gone. So we'll see what we got. Wood fence, nope. Anchovy, carrot, nope, nope. Kale, nope. And a coffee bean. Nope. Well, that's a bummer. Alright, well, let's go get a chicken coop then. Speaking of which, we can give Leah and Marnie gifts today. So, I think what we do, we can give Leah a spring onion. Say that right. And we give Marnie the quartz. So, unless there's something else that Marnie likes better that we have, which would be even better. Player, the villagers. Go down to Marnie. Let's see here. I don't think we have any. Yeah, what is Universal Loves? Because I know that I really don't look in those, but everybody has like everything loves. Yeah, I ain't gonna. Yep, that's not gonna work. All right, well, she also likes quartz, so we'll give Marnie the quartz, and we'll give Leah the spring onions. So the quartz should be here. Onions are there. So let's run up and also let's go ahead and just buy our coop while we're up here. And then we'll run back down because Leah doesn't even come out of her house until noon anyways. So let's see. Let's run down this way. Cool. Those trees are growing back, which that's what I was hoping. If not, it's a little worried there. But yeah, so they're growing back, so they'll be nice and grown, so I can cut them down again. She's here. Cool. We construct farm buildings and a coop. And I didn't even see how much that was going to cost me. Well, alright then. Alright, let's go ahead and keep on scrolling this way. Ooh, that's an issue. Put the coop, I'll put it there. I'll tell you why. Which I know is taking up a lot of grass that we could be using for animals, which is okay. The reason I put it there is that I can put the barn next to it as well. But the problem is that the barn is 4 wide and the coop's only 3. And so because of that, they wouldn't have fit behind that lake. So I'll let the animals roam around there. They can have the lake there to drink out of or whatever. I don't think they actually do that, but still an interesting thought. So I'll cut that grass really quick so we have some, just, around. We'll go down this way. It's 10 a.m., so Leah will not be out of her house yet. But hopefully Marnie is behind the counter up here. She is. Great. Marnie, have some quartz. Can't go quite in there yet. Apparently there's a way you can kind of cheese it in there. When she's coming out, like you can kind of dart past her. But, yeah, I don't mind building up that relationship real quick and just getting that done. Ooh, there's some more berries right here. Right now, the sugar peas is what's kind of causing us not to be able to make more of those seeds. But I'm kind of surprised because we had a lot of them. We sold them. And then now we don't. We actually could use them so we can make some money off of them. And now we can't find any. Don't see anything around here, though, unfortunately. You know what we could do, though, is go buy a hat. Since we have a little bit of extra money, I don't mind spending a little bit on it. Come down here to the hat mouse. See what we got. Not much, really. I'm not a big fan of any of those hats, but that's okay. As the game goes on, they'll unlock more of them. So that works. I think how it is once you get more and more achievements, there's more hats that unlock. So that's we'll just keep an eye on that one. Look, anything's growing out here. A lot of trees, though. So if we need to come down here to cut trees, we can. I mean, that's where we found Leah's or not Leah's. Jody. Somebody lost an axe down there, and so that makes sense. She was cutting trees down there. So let's see here. Oh, well, it's 12:40. So she in her house. Or is she out and about somewhere? I think she's probably out already. She's loose somewhere. But it is Sunday. So, she could be at Pierre's if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Oh. So weird schedule. So Tuesdays through Thursdays and Sundays she walks to the beach and stays there until tomorrow. Well, alright then. So walk on down the beach. Oh, there's a sweet pea. Alright, grab that on the way by. Maybe they'll have something down here. So, there's Haley. Let's say hi to Haley. Let's go talk to Leah too. Wait till she gets across the bridge so we can see if there's anything over here we can use. It is nice and beautiful out here, so let's boom. How are we doing on that now? Oh, we got 2 hearts now, so we should now have an event we can trigger. Let's see. Oh, we just have to enter her cottage when she's there. So we'll have to do that one maybe next time. Maybe we'll do that one. You have to go into her house while she's there, so we can give her a gift tomorrow too. So we can give her a gift and do that heart event, which unfortunately this one does not look like it has any effect on the friendship at all. There's one thing that you can do that would make would affect it, but we won't go for that option. So let's go up this way. Crap, I was going to look at fishing poles while I was down there because I don't know if it's the best rod you can get in the game yet, but if you can use tackle on it, it's, you can use bait and tackle, and, it's a pretty good combination. Like, people are just having a nice fun day on the beach, looks like. Let's see here. What kind? He's got the iridium rod, which is a fortune. Let's not worry about that for right now. But eventually we'll get, I think that is actually the best one in the game, so that's a pretty nice one to have. Let's run up this way. And let's see here. We can go drop that one thing off the community center, just so that we know that it's already there. We don't have to worry about not selling it or anything like that. And let's head up this way, back this way, and in. I believe go this way. I think it is the. We've got the. I'll have to remind myself to get the sea urchin bundle, or sea urchin to get that bundle done. Nope, we already have it from there. So it's got to be over in the other place. We really need to get another oak tree or two going, because I'm pretty sure oak resin's what you use for barrels. And if that's true, when we start needing barrels, it takes just a while to get up to having enough barrels. So, well, looks like that's pretty much all we can do right now. We'll go home and make another set of seeds, just so that we have them. I think we still need more sweet peas. So we can go ahead through here and check to see if there's any in town that we can pick real quick. But I think that that's the only one I saw running through here. Not that I'm the most keen observer, but, we can see, there's another one right there. Look at that. Nailed it. Look also back here. Anything back here? Not really. All right. Well, there's another one up there. Look at that. Boom. Now we're rolling in them now. Now we need. I think now we're short on grapes, if I'm not mistaken. Which that's okay. We can still sell these seeds and get a decent amount for them. Ooh, there's some grapes there. All right. Well, we might be making some money tonight. All right. Anything up there? It doesn't look like it. Go on the bus. Nope. All right, then. So let's head back here. Let's grab a couple items that we need. I'm trying to remember what the cat was doing here for a second. Oh, so we sold the sea urchin, so we don't have to worry about that. We have 2 of those, but we're short on the spice berries. Huh. Alright, well, we can at least make 2 of those. And let's... Hey, kitty. Well, kitty, you're in my way right now. Let's throw this in there. Be like maybe $1,200. Not too bad, or right around there. Nothing too crazy there. We didn't really do much today. We bought everything, so let's just head to bed. And we'll call it a stream there because it's just a little after 4 now. I mean, hey, $1,100 is not bad at all, especially since, you know, not too long ago we were just making like $500 or $600 a day. So we finished up the spring, and oh, it is finally raining. So we can actually, so when we come back tomorrow, we can actually go out and do fishing and get that last fish that we need to get that last bundle going. So bring up the main screen here, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining me today. I really did have some fun with this. Got about 2 weeks worth of Stardew in, so hopefully tomorrow we'll get hopefully about the same amount at least. We're gonna try to get both Marnie's and Leah's relationship with us up to at least 2 hearts. I know we have Leah's already, so we'll do that event, but hopefully we get Marnie's done, and hopefully we can get those shorts back. So guys, if you like this, you know, thanks for coming out. If you're watching it live, if you're watching this later on YouTube, do appreciate it still. But if you want to catch a live stream, you know, if you have the chance, check out the link in the description below. It'll have a link to my Twitch channel. I do stream on there on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. On Tuesdays, we do play a tycoon-esque game. We're starting actually a Let's Play through in City Skylines this week. So if you want to come out and watch the first one of that'd be rather fun. And on Thursdays and Fridays, we've actually been playing Stardew Valley for this will be the second week of it. So, if you can, come out. It's a really fun time. There's usually about 3 or 4 people we can chat. I can, in a larger streamer, there's a mass of people trying to talk at once. But here it's real kind of chill. We can actually talk to each other. So yeah, if you want to come out and talk and chat and just hang out for a bit, that'd be great. Well, thank you guys today. You guys stay safe out there. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place, same game. And yeah, enjoy your night and you have a great day.